Hey guys, good morning. We're social distancing. We have a Target pickup order.
Oh, okay. Wait, I got your quick 19.
So we stopped by Nin's and Nin had a mask on and just stayed. I know. Roll down your window, baby. My mom's standing like 12 feet that way. I said, just come outside so you can say hi to the girls.
Hi.
Don't cry, Mom. It's okay. Don't cry. I know. We all miss each other.
But every 1,000 hours, in 1,000 hours, that's when we're going to call you. For 1,000 hours.
Okay, so we're picking up the Target order. Good morning. I don't know if I said that. We're picking up the Target order that I placed last night at like 1 a.m. Target was super quick on their turnaround. The only thing I did notice, you can't place any type of like groceries. So I got trash bags and I showed you guys last night. And so we just pulled up and there's already 4 cars in the drive up. However, online you're able to pick up a lot of stuff in just a 4-hour time period, but not groceries. So we will need probably within the week basic stuff like milk, bread, eggs, fruits, vegetables. We have a lot of freezer and pantry stuff, but we don't have a lot of fridge stuff left. We've never done Target drive up.
What's your last name?
Mendoza?
Yes, we're going home. So that was easy. They didn't even come up to the car. They put everything in the trunk for us and our trunk opens and closes automatically, so they didn't even have to touch it. They all had on gloves and my battery keeps dying. So okay, my battery kept dying, so I couldn't even functionally speak about what I was trying to talk about in general. But I guess with Target, I've never done Target drive up before, ever. So I don't know how they do it normally, but with my Target drive up, we rolled down the window a little bit. They asked us for our last name, gave it to them. They pulled our bags, opened the trunk, they put them in there. We closed the trunk. We didn't sign anything. They didn't scan the barcode. That may be different for everyone depending on. Yes, put on your tennis and shorts.
On some problems, it already had the answer keys. So and on music, it didn't have like any questions or anything, and I don't know what it meant.
Okay, I need to look through it. Put it there for me.
But now,
Okay, you're naked. Put on your underwear and your pants. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, they didn't have us touch or do anything. Again, that may be different. The employees, I shouldn't say workers, the employees had gloves on. The stuff was already bagged. So what I did was took it out of the car with gloves. I don't know how much of this is effective or how much, make sure you wipe, how much is really necessary. I don't know at this point. So what I did, and again, don't know if you guys are doing this or don't know if it even matters. We took the stuff out with gloves, set it in the garage, took everything out, changed gloves, took everything out of the bag, sprayed it with Lysol, and it's sitting in the garage. Take it for what it is, honestly. I'm trying to take precautions as I can. We didn't go in store, you know, yada, yada, yada. So anyway, that's what we did. And I'm gonna give it a little bit of time to dry up. I'll bring everything inside and go from there. I'll show you what I got. I kind of showed you what we got last night when I ordered, but I'll show you again. So anyway, we're back home. Andres is getting ready for work. No clue what we're doing for dinner tonight. We have some leftovers and yeah, probably leftovers to be honest. I have some chili dogs, corn, beans, and salsa chicken. For lunch, I'll probably do like sandwiches or something for the girls. Cut me up some salad stuff and go from there. I really don't know. I'm gonna pump here in a minute. I have homework that I need to do that's due tomorrow, but I can't do it without Andres. He needs to film the video with me. So I already have my script printed out. I'll probably go through it. I have to go to work to H&R Block tomorrow. I only have a couple shifts left of the tax season, and I don't think I'm going to be working the extended tax season. So I think I'm pretty much done with that. What else? I think that was it. The roads are a little bit more clear today. The restaurants are looking very bare. I don't know. I don't know. It's a pretty day outside though. It's hotter. She's already inside. I already let her in. Yes, it's hot. It's hotter today, so I mean, we could definitely go outside and play, but we have to make sure we do homework and stuff. Maddie had a Zoom conference this morning with her teacher. We got that done. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Target pickup was pretty easy. I would recommend that one for basic stuff. They even filled like the trash cans, the things that I wasn't sure that they were gonna fill, they ended up filling. So when I bring it in, I'll show you. Have some frozen fruit and spinach. We had a little bit of a gallon of milk left. Some overripe bananas that are super sweet for the smoothies. So I made the girls some smoothies. Emmy's in there doing her homework. Did you get your smoothie? Oh no, Mama, your smoothie's over here. I just heated up this pasta that Nin gave me. Disgusting. I could not tolerate it. I don't know, maybe some of you like this. It's what the texture of it looks like. The smell is a little bit strange. I heated up some spaghetti in the microwave and it was so gross. And Nin told me, she's like, I can't do this. I'm like, veggie pasta is delicious. Not this one. This one is not good. I did not like it. Everybody is awake from quiet time. I can hear Autumn singing to herself or something. I just checked the monitor. Everly hasn't cried yet, but she's just looking around and stuff. I just finished up Tiger King. Okay, I'm smiling. It's not funny. The whole thing is not funny. I'm like way against animal cruelty. I haven't been to a circus in probably, I think we took Emmy one time. She was super little, like maybe 2.5. That was the last time we went to a circus. And I really have always thought that they were cruel, but I just felt like it was something that every kid should experience. And then we just stopped. Like none of the other girls have been to a zoo. I mean, not a zoo, a circus ever. Did I say zoo? The zoo we can go to. And I mean, I feel bad, but at least they're not making them like perform tricks and stuff like that. Animal safaris, like I'm cool with that kind of stuff, but the circus is just, as much as I think it's a neat thing to see, it's cruel. It's cruel. And so I'm not for animal cruelty, and like I just felt like the whole documentary series was a joke almost. I don't know. What'd you guys think? Like, I thought it was very interesting because I never really knew anything about any of that stuff they were showing, but I just thought it was a whole joke. Like, who in their right mind, if you know you're doing stuff that you're not supposed to, you know you're saying stuff that you're not supposed to, yet you're filming a TV series, you film YouTube videos and all this stuff, incriminating yourself. It's just mind-boggling. Oh my gosh. And I thought it was a joke. Like, I just really thought it was a joke. I don't know. I cannot believe he actually got 22 years for that. I don't know. The whole thing is just crazy. And I didn't know anything about it. Not a single thing. And this just happened last year. I didn't even know who he was. I didn't even know he ran in the 2016 election as an independent. I just, the whole thing, oh my gosh. So anyway, I found it very interesting. If you haven't watched it and you need something to watch, Tiger King featuring Joe Exotic. I just truly thought it was a joke. I don't know what the heck. So crazy. So anyway, I am going to go get the girls. And like I said earlier, we're going to be doing leftovers for dinner. I've been very, very conscious of making sure every time I make a meal for the girls that I'm going through whatever I have for that meal to make sure nothing is going to waste. So for lunch, you know, I threw in power smoothies. I did some protein shakes. I had a little bit of milk, not protein shakes, a little bit of Premier Protein. I had a little bit of milk left in that gallon. Some bananas that are starting to get too ripe to actually eat them, so I blended them up in a smoothie. Some spinach, some strawberries, and then I had some carrots on the side for them with cucumbers, and they had their protein, their dairy, their fruits, their vegetables, and then I let them have, I had like a very tiny little bag of tortilla chips, and I let them have a little bit of that, and we just kind of mismatched it for for lunch. And that's kind of what we've been doing every single meal, just to make sure nothing goes bad. Nothing. Like, I do not want a single bit of food to be wasted. And I've mentioned this before, I'm like that normally. I try really hard to not let things go bad, but especially now that I feel like so many people take the food that they're able to have for granted. And I can't say anything, we've done it before for sure. And it's not happening now. So I haven't brought anything from outside either at all, because I was working on the schoolwork, because we only did a tiny bit of it yesterday. I barely looked at the packets. So the girls are doing like almost 2 days worth of schoolwork. And then they went down for quiet time, and I mean, the quiet time was pretty long. I feel like at least an hour and a half, which is good. And I just finished up Joe Exotic. So now I'm not going to watch anything right now, but I do want to catch up on Ozark. I've been looking at All American. Let me know if you guys have watched it. It's number 3 trending. So I kind of have been looking at everything that everybody else is watching, like on the top 10 list of Netflix, because I feel like if everybody else is watching it, more than likely I'll enjoy it, because that's typically how it goes. And yeah, I've just been kind of chilling out, relaxed. So let me go get these girlies, see what they're up to. And then we'll come down and finish up the rest of their schoolwork. She's rubbing her eyes. Maybe she's still... This is a show. All American. Seems like it would be totally up my alley. There's only 2 seasons of it. Yeah. She's probably ready to get up. Let's go get her. I know Autumn's ready. I can hear her talking to herself. Hello.
Hi. Want me to change the show?
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mommy, I've finished my Lego.
You are. Ready to get up?
Okay. Does that watch?
Dredge. Hi. Good morning. Hey Google, stop. Hey Google, stop it. Hi. Did you sleep good? Did you have a good nap, Mama? Yeah, she's so excited. She's like, Mom, get me. Get me, Mom. Look. Dun, dunga, dunga, dun, dunga, dunga, dun, dun. Dinky, ding, 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 ding. You're gonna smile. Are you gonna smile? Are you going to smile? Are you going to smile? Hi. Are you going to smile? You gonna say hi? Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Great ball of fire. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Ding 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 ding. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Ding 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 ding. After a long day, we finally finished up homework. Put Everly so she could watch the girls, but I didn't want her to set her outside for like mosquitoes and stuff, so she's through the door there, and the girls are playing. Do not hit each other, okay? Be very careful where you're swinging.
We all have to be very careful. Almost are
Yeah, see, there's already a little gnat in here. I think Emmy was doing her slime. Oh my gosh. They make me nervous. Not too high. I am making dinner. We are just going to have that leftover chicken salsa. The girls are going to finish up the tacos so that they don't go bad. And then I found this in the pantry. It still looks perfectly good, so I'm going to make this before it goes bad. Again, trying to just use stuff up. So I'm going to have the salsa chicken with a side of potatoes and green beans, and that is what it's going to be for dinner. I am stuffed, but that was so good. Dinner for me was 11 points. And
Thank you for getting me this fun.
you're welcome. We finished, they actually want more of these little potatoes. This is what they look like. They were really good. They weren't spicy at all. It says medium spicy. They didn't have any heat to me at all. Roasted red pepper, I think this is like $2. So, I mean, definitely you could get your own seasoning, own potatoes for probably way cheaper, but a nice little meal. I just popped it in the microwave for 6 minutes. And if Andres were here, it would have definitely been enough to feed all of us. I got 7 little potatoes. I gave her 1, her 2, her 3. Andres would have had the rest of them. I got 1 taco. She had 2 tacos, 1 taco, 2 tacos, and it was enough for the rest of us. And then green beans, I used an entire family. This is our recycling stuff over here that needs to go out. But I used an entire family size green bean, put a little bit of salt and pepper and spray butter on it and popped it in the microwave, and we ate the entire can. So, you know, if I'm dressed up in here, we wouldn't have had enough, huh, Mom? And when you're older, who knows? Huh, baby? Hi! Hi, pretty girl! Did you have dinner with us? Huh? No. Did you? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Anyway, these ones are just finishing up. Is it good?
It's really good, Mommy.
You liked it?
Good.
Cool. Easy, simple, no mess dinner.
I'm almost done. I can
Thank
eat
you.
the rest of the potatoes.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
First, I'll go, yeah.
I can't tell if I'm in focus. Hopefully I am. The girls are outside playing after dinner. I am scrubbing my cooktop here because I can never seem to get it sparkly clean. I don't know what it is. I've used everything. I've tried everything. So I follow, I want to say it's Louise. I don't know. Anyway, she was doing a Weight Watchers program, and that's how I found her on YouTube. And she posted an Instagram story about cleaning her cooktop. She sprayed it with water and then used bar keepers, I think is what it's called, bar keepers, and then lightly scrubbed it. And I did that and it's still not coming out. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe our stuff is just caked on. I don't really know. Andres can usually get it pretty clean, but for whatever reason I can't seem to. So I'm just cleaning up the kitchen a bit. There wasn't a lot to do. I put what little dishes that we had from breakfast and lunch and dinner in the dishwasher. I have the dishwasher running. I did the dishes in the sink. I just need to wash the smoothie Vitamix thing, put the dishes away that were drying, have a couple bottles to wash, and yeah, that's it. I put all the bottles over there, and now I'm just trying to get this. I'm sanitizing the kitchen like I do every day, and trying to get this clean, but it doesn't seem to be working. So if you guys have a great hack, and let me show you what I mean. Do you see this right here? Like, it's still stuck on there. Even if I scrub it or scratch it with my nail, it does not come off. I don't know what it is. Everything else comes off except those things. So maybe we just ruined it at some point. I don't really know. But anyway, at least the rest of it will get clean. So I'm gonna do that, sanitize the kitchen, clean off the table with Windex, sweep, and then have them come in, bathe for the night, and get ready for bed. It's like 7:45. Their bedtimes have been pushed way back. Typically I have them in bed by, you guys know this if you've watched for a long time. Typically I have them in bed literally by Autumn's usually in bed between 7:15 and 7:30, and the big girls, the latest they're in bed is typically around 8:15, sometimes 8:15, 8:30 for Emmy. But normally they're in bed pretty early, and their bedtimes have really gotten pushed to like, most nights it's almost 9 o'clock. And it's reflected because, I mean, we aren't waking up until late in the morning. So, you know, it is what it is. It's kind of like a summer routine at this point. The state of Texas has declared, I think it was the governor that I saw posted, that he's recommending people keep their, not people, districts close schools until May 4th. So, looks like that's probably what's going to be happening. And if that's the case, they only have 3 weeks left of school. So I can't even imagine that they're going to be back in school this year. So it's just going to be our new normal for right now. I will, however, be extremely grateful when we no longer have to do distant learning. That will be, honestly, really great. So here we are. It looks a lot better, for sure. Looks nice and sparkly, but it definitely is not completely clean. You see, you can still see all that right there. This right here just doesn't come off. I don't know what's going on. So hopefully I've been in frame and not blurry, because I couldn't, my hands were wet when I first opened the camera, so I couldn't open my screen to see if I was in frame or not. So this is what my evening looks like. Luckily we got through all the homework after they woke up from quiet time. They finished up their homework, then they went out to play for a little while, and it's kind of just been like free play, free do what you want all day, every day, because I don't know how else to keep them entertained. After I'm done with the kitchen, I'm gonna go out and grab that stuff from Target and I'll share it with you. Okay, kitchen's clean. I had already sanitized all of that, the cabinet handles, the fridge, before I started filming, and I was like, I should film. All I did was this and a few more handles at the bottom, and the girls' cups, which after they drink right now, from coming inside, I'm gonna wash them for the day. But this is the stuff that I got from Target Drive Up. Now that I'm using stuff like cleaning more frequently, I would say more disinfecting. Not that we didn't disinfect before, but we're definitely doing more disinfecting now than we ever have. I'm realizing I'm almost out of Windex. And yeah, I feel like we're blowing through disinfecting wipes a lot and Lysol a lot faster than we ever have before. So it's unfortunate that you can't find those things nowadays. But also, I'm about halfway through my dishwashing soap, and so I'm gonna need to pick up some of that eventually as well. So anyway, this was Target Drive Up. Like I said earlier, super simple. I placed the order last night. It was ready this morning, and they don't do food, so this was just like other stuff, which I've seen a whole bunch of hauls on like Easter things and stuff. So I may pick up some Easter stuff from either Walmart pickup or Target pickup, since we're probably going to be shut, the city's going to be shut down at least through the end of April. I'm pretty sure that's what I think it was the governor that put that place in order through the end of April. So no Easter for us. Luckily I have Easter eggs, so I have plastic Easter eggs from last year that I'll do. Normally my whole family comes over. It's going to be a super sad Easter for multiple reasons, but normally my whole family comes over. We do a big Easter egg hunt with all the kids, and it's just, yeah. So I probably will do, I have baskets from last year, I have Easter eggs from last year, so I'll probably use some of the candy we already have here and get a little bit of candy from like Walmart grocery pickup or something to put in the eggs, and or coins, and the girls love that kind of stuff, and see if the Easter Bunny can bring baskets here. We'll see. So here we go. This is what I picked up. I saw that Target had their games, buy 2 get 1 free. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't notice this was all banged up, but that's okay. And they had some of their games back in stock, because when I was checking last week for games, you guys know I ended up having to buy some on Amazon. They took a long time to get here. None of these games were in stock on Target's website, so I guess now they got them back. Sorry. You okay? Okay. Crisis averted, Lord. So yeah, they had Sorry, and these were very reasonably priced already. I think Sorry was $9.99. Yeah, go wash your hands. Don't get excited just yet. We had Sorry at one time, and I think when Autumn was a little bit smaller, she lost all the pieces. So games like this, I would highly recommend keeping away from your 2- and 3-year-old. That didn't seem like a long enough happy birthday. You better go back and check. Thank you. So, Sorry. So once I saw they were buy 2 get 1 free, I got Sorry and the Game of Life, which I had already tried to get last time as well. We've never played this. I've never even seen how it's played. I grew up with Sorry, but I've never seen this one. So I'm curious to see. It says 8+, but I think Maddie will be fine with it too. So, have you played this?
No, I didn't. I want to play this.
So we'll see. I'm not sure exactly how to play this. The girls have never played it, so we'll have to check out that one. And then we got Jenga. We've never owned Jenga before. This is definitely probably more for the older. You do? Have y'all played it?
We have it at school.
Oh, okay, cool. So Jenga, and I think we got Sorry for free. So no, you're gonna break it. So we got those 3 games. And then the chalkboard that we have, the easel that's from IKEA, it's half chalkboard, half whiteboard. We didn't have any small chalk for it, so I picked this up. It was only $1. Literally, I just threw anything in my cart that would entertain them, to be honest. And I've been wanting to buy them this. Costco has this pack for, I want to say, like $16. Target had it for 20 bucks, but it's just a whole bunch of different color expo markers. The girls love coloring on the whiteboard, but they always either lose the markers, fight over the markers, or whatever. So this is plenty to have them draw whatever they want and all of that. So I got that, and they all 3 can do that. Probably not together because they fight too much, but they can all do that. And then I needed some gallon freezer bags because I've been freezing a lot more stuff. Anything that I think is going to go bad or that could be put in the freezer, I'm putting in the freezer. So I needed gallon freezer and gallon storage. Thank goodness they had that, because it said it was a low stock item, so I wasn't sure if it was going to get filled. This also was a low stock item. The girls, I typically buy their vitamins from Costco. They're a much better deal. You get like 320, I think it's 320 or 360, something like that, for $8 or $9, but I don't know when I'm going to get to go to Costco. So these will suffice for right now. There's 190, and we use, yeah, 4 and up. We use 5 a day. So, you know, it'll get us through a little over a month, about 5 weeks or so. And if I have to buy another one from Target, then I will. If not, if we can get to Costco before then I will. I don't think we will, but just in case. Autumn has needed a helmet. She's been playing outside without one, and luckily she's just been on a balance bike, but it doesn't mean she still can't fall. So I needed to get her a helmet, and this one was cute and something she could kind of grow with her. It's from 5 to 8, but the, I think it was centimeters on it, was right around her head size. So picked up that. Picked up tie-dye. I've been watching Nicole Guerrero, I think that's her last name, on Instagram, and she's been tie-dyeing all kinds of stuff. So I picked up this Tulip one-step tie-dye kit. I actually wanted the big kit she had, but this was only 10 bucks, and it comes with all the different colors with dye already in it. And I think I read online you can dye like 37 things or something like that, and it comes with rubber bands and gloves. Did you wake up? Are you sad? You're like, Mom, where'd everyone go? Where'd everybody go? You want to watch Mommy? Talk about the stuff I got from Target? So yeah, the tie-dye stuff, I think that'll be super fun. So I figured the big girls could make 2 each, and then Autumn can make 1. So that should be cool. Bubbles, because all we have are these little tiny containers of bubbles from the dollar store, so I bought a big thing. And I probably, in hindsight, should have bought multiple of these. Oh, Mama, what happened? You like the bubbles? Bubble, 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 bubbles. I should have bought multiple of these, but I did not. So we're probably gonna have some fighting. But it's a bubble glove, so that'll be fun. Kitchen bags, so 13-gallon bags. We actually have a bunch of 13-gallon bags for our regular trash can. These are specifically for the kitty litter, the robot, what is it called? Robot litter box. They were way cheaper for $110 because they have the flap ties, and that's plenty good enough to pick up the litter or the poop from the litter. So I picked up that. I picked up this. The girls are going to be super excited. Inflatable easel. So we'll probably play with that at some point today, or not today, some point this week. It does come with paints, but I actually heard from one of you guys that the paint stains it. So we have washable paint. That'll work out fine. And I'm hoping it's big enough that they all can kind of share. And then the big mamma jamma that I really wanted to pick up is this little Bissell Green Pro Heat machine. It's actually called a little green Pro Heat machine. It's for carpet and upholstery. It's a spot cleaner. I'm really excited about this. We have a few spots upstairs, but the number one thing that I want to do are my chairs and the couch. The couch is filthy. So I'm very excited to use this. I watched all kinds of reviews, and so I'm excited about that. I will link any of the stuff that I can find. I'll link it down below. And then I picked up the Bissell Pet Spot and Stain. I'm not exactly sure how to use all of this, but we're gonna figure it out. So that was what this machine is what prompted this, and this actually was in my cart, and then I just kind of added all the other stuff in. But like I said, in hindsight, I should have picked up some laundry detergent, laundry softener, some dishwashing soap, and I did not. So another order for another day. But that's what we got from Target. Now I'm gonna get everybody into bed. I'm messaging with my girl Elsa. She buys nails from me quite a bit, and I wanted to share this with you guys because I don't know if I'm going to do a live or not. I do have some stock, and I do have some Easter nails. Not a ton, but I do have a few of the Easter sets, and it's still not too late. I mean, I don't know that anyone's doing anything for Easter. It's like I told her, I don't know that I want to do a live sale just because this is kind of a weird time. I mean, I'm all about wearing nails, you guys know, although my nails are starting to look a little cray and grown out, but I'm all about nails, and I'm all about making yourself feel good. And if this is something that makes you feel good, even during a crazy time like this, I still encourage you to shop. You can still order off the Color Street website. Like I said, I do have some stock, so if you're interested in something, you could always message me to see if I have it. I have some older stock, but still totally relevant. I even have some like Valentine's Day stuff if you want. I have Christmas, a few Christmas, a few Thanksgiving and Halloween still, although those are still months away. I have, like I said, some Easter nails, and then I have some of the new spring line. Not a ton of it, but I do have some. So if you're interested, message me on Instagram or on my Facebook, Melissa's Manicures. And I do have some, but I always have the link to my Color Street website, the party that I'm having at the time, that you can order off directly off the website, and they'll ship from Color Street. Color Street is still shipping, just so you guys know. So yeah, I just thought I would throw that out there because I have gotten a few messages about having a live, and as much as I want to, I just feel bad for those of you that I just don't want anybody to feel obligated to spend money on something like this at this time if you don't have to, you know. So I don't know. If you're interested, I have them. Please feel free to message me. I can always ship them out to you still. The mail's still running. But just in general, if you want nails, you can get them on the link down below. Also, I wanted to share with you guys, a lot of people have been making masks at home for healthcare workers, for you know, really anybody, but mostly healthcare workers. And a lady, or I guess a guy that on the desk works with his sister, was making these. So he got some from her just to support her, you know, local business or whatever. We don't need them right now, thank goodness, but Everly does have her 4-month well visit where she needs her vaccines that I'm gonna have to go to with her on Monday, so that'll be nice to have. So anyway, I thought I would just share that with you guys. Also, I put my sugar-free candies out here. I'm hoping the girls don't ask me too much for them, but I put them out here because I keep forgetting to have them. And you can actually have one of these where there's original sugar-free candy for 0 points. It goes up from there. You can have 5 of them for 4 points, I believe. But just like if you want just one, it's no points. So I like to leave them out, and I've been forgetting they've been in the pantry. So that is what I'm doing. I just got done pumping. And the rest is trying to figure out the Bissell thing. Oh, and I took off the, what is it? The covers on the chair. Look at this disgustingness. I can't even tell if this, or remember if this was here before we put the covers on the chair or if it's accumulated through the covers. So I took them off. I popped those in the washer. So I'm going to start with the chairs, I think, and try and get all this nastiness out. I'm having my whipped Jello salad for a snack tonight. You can actually have this for 3 points. I am using 8 points tonight because I had a whole serving of almonds because I wanted it just a little bit more hearty for a snack. But the other day I had half a serving of almonds and a little bit less whipped cream, and it was only 3 points, and it was delicious. Like I said, I just wanted a little bit heftier tonight, but really, really good. It's just sugar-free Jello, no sugar added, fruit cup, but you could use whole fruit, and a serving of these almonds, whole natural almonds, and then some of my Great Value whipped cream, and I just did a whole pile of it. It was like 6 tablespoons, which is why the 3 points, and the nuts are 5 for a 1/4 cup. So 8 points for this snack. The Jello and the fruit is free. Like I said, I had it a little bit less hearty the other day for 3 points, and it was still just as good. I just got done editing and uploading the vlog. It is 12:37 and I have to be to work at 9 a.m. I can't seem to get in a good sleep schedule. It's like I was talking earlier about the girls. They're in a bad sleep schedule, so am I. We all are. And so I'm just gonna go to sleep whenever I can and set my alarm and hope I get up. And I am sure tomorrow is going to be a super boring day. I do have, oh, I should bring tweezers. That would be good because my eyebrows are looking crazy. I packed my pump, because I have to film my video for tomorrow. So I emailed myself my paperwork for my soap note to try and work on that at work tomorrow. So I'll be there for 9 hours with probably nothing to do with one other person. Literally nobody comes in the store. Everything is drop off and virtual. So we're not having any interaction with customers or anything. They can't even stay there if they wanted to. So I have a feeling the day is going to be pretty boring. So I'm just bringing lots of stuff to do. I'm bringing my little journal, Q&A, question a day type thing to catch up on. I'm bringing, like I said, my homework that's due tomorrow night, which I'm going to have to hustle on tomorrow night when it's actually due. Why I do that to myself, I don't know. I'm bringing my iPad that has Rosetta Stone on it. Well, it's not my iPad, it's one of the girls' old iPads, but it has Rosetta Stone so I can do my Spanish lesson. And it also has Microsoft Word on it so that I can work on my soap note. What else? I brought, oh, my Harry Potter book. I brought some nails to mail out so that I can like address them and everything and get them off in the mail. I think that's it, and I think that should be plenty. And honestly, I plan on, my hair's not even that dirty. I try not to wash it very frequently because I'm losing it so bad in my hairline and my temple region, so bad, like awful. I feel like worse than I've ever lost it with any of my babies. But I don't have any bald spots anywhere, just balding here, but none on my head like I did with Autumn so far. Fingers crossed, we'll see. But I may, I don't know, the weather's supposed to be ugly. I guess I'll see what it looks like in the morning. I may wash it, excuse me, I'm having yawning fits, and then let it air dry and take my straightener towards the end of the day to try and straighten my hair while I'm at work, because again, not much else to do. And then as soon as I get home, I'll have dinner and get the girls to bed at a decent time and work. Hopefully my soap note will be completely done. I can work on my video. I'm hoping. I already have my script written out and I remember most of it, and I just did part of it last week's video, so I am hoping I don't have to re-record. The problem is this video is a little bit more in-depth. Not only is it a full head-to-toe assessment, but it's a history, like somebody's coming in for their annual physical, but we have to do it in 45 minutes instead of an hour, which the last class was an hour, and we did not have to do. It was just a head-to-toe assessment. It wasn't like his previous history, family history, stuff like that. So more information and 15 minutes less. Crazy. And last time I did it, I think Melissa and I did it in like 48 or 49 minutes. So I was already past the time frame that they want us to be in this time, and we have to add more information. So I'm just going to have to talk super quick and not like lollygag around. So I'm hoping we can get it filmed in one take and I can be done. Technically from tomorrow we only have 2 more weeks of tax season, but tax season has been extended till July 15th. Now I did hear my mom text us. I don't know that this is true, and you guys won't see it for a few days anyway, so we'll probably know more by then. I think I mentioned it earlier that the governor pretty much said schools were going to be closed until May 4th. So the girls' school did follow with that, and they are now out an additional week. So we have 5 weeks that we're out. So the soonest that they would go back is May 4th. This is like 100% confirmed. We'll see if they even go back. Yeah, we'll just see. But my mom's boss called her and said that she heard on the news, which we looked it up and I didn't see it anywhere, but she heard on the news by this weekend they're going to try and just shut down everything, like everything, so that people can stay, and then put the National Guard on the streets to try and keep everyone home, to try and knock this thing out. Every day it's just the COVID-19 cases are growing by an exorbitant amount of numbers. I feel like it's just crazy. And I mean, considering how many people are in Texas, we have a little over 3,000 cases today, but probably tomorrow, by the time you guys are watching this, because I'm 2 days behind in vlogging, will probably be, you know, more than that. But oh my gosh, poor New York is like, I feel like half of the US cases alone. It's crazy. So I don't know if that's going to actually happen. Honestly, nothing would make me happier at this point. I worry for my brother and for Andres, for our family. They both work in the food industry, and I just want them home. Honestly, I just want them home. You know, we'll make it work. We'll figure out all the rest of it. I want them home. So it would make me very happy to just stay at home, shut down everything, shut it all down. I don't really care. Shut it down for 2 weeks. It doesn't bother me one bit. I don't need to eat out. I haven't eaten out. We've had 1 meal out to eat. Actually, was that even during the lockdown? I picked up the girls' McDonald's one night, once. And I can't even remember if it was a few weeks ago. We've been eating at home almost 100%, way more than we ever have before in the past, because even before in the past we would at least pick up food once, twice, sometimes more per week. And so this is like a huge adjustment for us. So I really could care less if any restaurants are open. That's just my personal opinion. But not everybody is fortunate enough to be, you know, that's their livelihood. They're worried about paying their rent, their mortgage, their car payments, everything. So I don't know that this is a fact. Like I said, I didn't see it on the news, but my mom's boss said that the news was playing that by this weekend they were going to shut down everything 100% for 2 weeks, aside from grocery stores, gas stations, pharmacies, healthcare places. Because even right now, I'm sure probably where some of you guys live, even in San Antonio, I feel like there are a lot of companies that aren't complying with the essential worker job. I feel like I drove by today at Target. There was a Sally's, and I feel like there were cars there at the Sally's beauty supply. Is that considered essential? I am fairly certain not. And I think everything should just be shut down. Like, let's just try and knock this out. It sucks for everybody, you know? And I don't even know that any of that is going to be helpful, but whatever we can do to help, like, I'm all for it, all for it. So anyways, just my thought process before the end of the night. It is now almost 1 a.m. and I'm going to be probably asleep at my desk tomorrow. I'm bringing all this stuff to keep myself busy, and honestly, I'm probably going to be asleep because I'm not going to get any sleep tonight because I've been so used to going to bed at in between 1 and 2 a.m. and not waking up until like 8:30 to 9:30. That's what all of us have been doing, and Everly has slept past that on most days. I wake up and she's not even awake. So tomorrow's gonna be a long day, a long 9-hour shift of doing nothing. So anyway, I'm going to call it a vlog. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the vlogs. I'm trying really hard. Like, I was editing this one about being scared and overwhelmed, and I'm trying really hard not to be negative because, like I said, I watch on all of my social medias, everyone is either like super positive about this whole thing, super negative. There's like nowhere in between. There's no gray area. It's either black or white. And some days I'm black, some days I'm white, some days I'm like totally cool being home and I'm like, we're gonna get through this and it's gonna be great. And other days I'm like, this sucks, I can't do this anymore, you know. So I'm gray. I don't know about all of y'all, but I can't stay in the middle. But there are some people that just cannot bring themselves to the middle. They're like super one way or super the other, and it's starting to wear on me. So I've actually tried to keep myself off of Facebook mostly. Instagram, and the people that I follow have been like half and half posting about it, but my personal Facebook, oh my gosh, it's getting on my last nerve because people do nothing but repost. Well, some of the memes are funny, but they repost like scary stuff, and I just feel like sometimes I just want to get on there and have a breath of fresh air of not seeing stuff like that, you know. So it's been something else for me. Even just like staying in the realm of YouTube, I've been trying to stay away from, unless it's like what we're eating during quarantine, because I need advice for recipes and stuff like that, because we have the food. It's not that, it's the trying to make sure you use everything in the proper order, and I don't want to have to go out to buy anything for a recipe and stuff like that. This is not 3 months ago when you're like, dang, I need butter for my recipe, I need to go and get it, you know. No, we're not going to the store until we absolutely need some stuff, which, like I mentioned earlier, you guys probably think, well, first off, I don't feel like I bought so much more than I normally would. I mean, we stocked up. The $800 that we spent to stock up included a lot of different things: cleaning supplies, toilet paper, paper towels, formula, water. Those are things that we don't buy typically like that. The formula alone, to buy 2 months worth of formula was like $300 of that $800, and that's not normally. I just, whenever we go grocery shopping, I pick up another can, $35, however much it is. But I stocked up because people were hoarding freaking formula, so that was super hard. And then the cleaning supplies and the bottled waters and stuff like that for Everly, all of that probably cost me $450 or so. So we really only spent like $400 probably on actual groceries. I did one trip to Walmart grocery pickup in the beginning, and Sam's was like, again, I think Sam's was like $140 some odd, but it was 2 cans of formula, 1 pack of paper towels. Like, it wasn't anything that was super crazy food wise. And then the grocery pickup to Walmart, that was like $200, and then my trip to HEB was like $225. So on actual groceries, we didn't spend that much more than we normally spend, and we've been able to stretch it quite a bit of time because I went grocery shopping for all that stuff the weekend of the end of spring break, which was, I feel like, a little over 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, oh, 3 weeks. Oh my gosh, have we been doing this for 3 weeks? No way. Like Sam's, I went to Sam's on the 12th. I did my Walmart order, I think, for the 13th. and I went to, no, I think I went to Sam's on the 11th, 12, 13, 12 and 13, I think is when I went. I'd have to go back and look at the vlog, but 12, 13, 14, I think is when I went grocery shopping. So that was one, two, almost 3 weeks ago. Almost 3 weeks ago. So we've really made what we have stretch, considering we're eating every single meal here. Normally when I spend, you know, $300 to $400 on a grocery trip, it can last us even longer, because in between we're eating out here and there. And I usually don't have the girls at home all day, every day for this amount of time. Or one of them has camp, or one of them's still in school. Their schedules sometimes vary. So, I mean, it really hasn't been bad. I'm pretty proud of us actually for stretching it as far as we have. But we definitely are starting to come up to the point where we need milk and eggs and bread and fresh vegetables, fresh fruit, like that kind of stuff. We have a lot of frozen stuff still, a lot of pantry stuff, but the fresh stuff is where we're starting to lack. And again, if we had to, like if they just shut us all down right now, we had definitely have food to survive probably several weeks for all of us to eat, but not a whole lot of fresh stuff left. In fact, fruits, I'm down to like 3 or 4 apples and a couple bags of those cutie oranges. We don't have, there's like a few overripe bananas and that's about it. Vegetables, I think I have some onion, I have a spaghetti squash and some baby carrots. That's the extent of my vegetables. So I've been using canned and frozen, and I really would prefer to have fresh and use my canned and frozen as backups. So I'll probably end up placing a grocery pickup haul for today's, well, it's already Wednesday morning, for sometime this next week. So we'll see. It just depends. I don't want to take from anybody else, but if we're going to be on any more remainder of quarantine and we're already stuck out of school until May 4th, I'm gonna have to replenish at some point. So I need to go to bed. I gotta go to work. This is why I don't go to bed, because I'm always, my mind is thinking about other stuff that doesn't even matter right now. So I'm going to bed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the vlog, and we'll see you tomorrow.